problematic with me.
No, not at all.
Ooh, Dustin Rhodes precariously perched on the top rope.
Konosuke Takeshita.
Great ovation for Takeshita. This young man has exploded on the scene here in AEW.
What a story it would be for Takeshita to enter this match and get a shot at Jon Moxley in the interim AEW World Championship. He is a phenom.
Then you don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, Takeshita, look how fast Takeshita is.
Good call. Love how he hits the ropes with such speed.
He started to do a seat roll to his right, saw the flop and did it to his left, and now you see the results of continuing offensive advantage.
The Blue Thunder bomb on Darby Allin. Now the waistlock on Swerve Strickland. Takeshita! Jumping suplex on both men.
Talk about having to have amazing leverage and confidence.
Frankie Kazarian, the Blade, battling it out. And Kazarian almost got low bridged by the Butcher there.
Don't turn your back, man. And Kazarian did. Kazarian had turned his back.
Man, I hate that. I was pulling for Frankie.
Yeah, me too, man.
We are getting down to the final two entrants.
Oh boy, it's going to be tough to get this big man out.
Brody King.
Combination of size, speed, intensity.
God almighty, this is a scary looking human being. I'm not tough enough to sit in a chair.
No.
As long as it's tough for him to sit in a chair and get those damn tattoos.
Yeah, it was days doing that, Jim. And I'm telling you got to be a badass just to go through the pain. And he goes against one of the biggest in this red ring here in Dustin.
You saw Dustin Rhodes recognizing the jeopardy that Brody King poses. And Dustin went right at him. Now Brody, though, teeing off on the natural.
And those are solid chops and hits. Oh, my goodness. Right to the side of the head, and down goes the natural. How about Brody King? Going after, Dante Martin now. We're about ready to go with our last man, Excalibur.
The final man to enter.
What they all should do is gang up on Keith Lee.
Orange Cassidy.
Sir Orange Cassidy had a hell of a night just a few days ago.
Yeah, what a week it would be for Orange. Where'd he score a victory on Dynamite and then a shot at Moxley in the interim AEW World Championship here on Rampage.
For this guy, Orange Cassidy, to have that classic match of Forbidden Door against Will Ospreay, and then the win that you talked about, Excalibur against Ethan Page. What a workload. Fatigue could be setting in for this guy, I'm not sure, but he's out here and he's one of the favorites.
Brody King just eliminated Dante.
Dante Martin has been eliminated.
I love this concept, this match. I really do.
And the fans are into it as well. This is AEW's Royal Rampage on TNT. And look at Orange Cassidy go.
Takeshita standing toe-to-toe with freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Well, receipt. Obvious genteel.
Wow.
Orange Cassidy ducks under the lariat attempt, comes around the corner, goes for the DDT. Takeshita puts on the brakes, and Ricky Starks on the verge. Getting eliminated. Takeshita, the brain buster in the blue ring. Oh, Hobbs and Starks teaming up to eliminate the natural Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin's gone. He is gone, and look at the array of talent in this ring. Some are regular partners, some aren't.
The Butcher and the Blade.
Some are fan favorites, some are not.
God, Takeshita's amazing, guys. The things he's done in this. Whoop.
Oh, he went for the jumping knee in the corner, and the Butcher
Too soon.
Blade. Take out Takeshita.
Yeah, the kid had a good showing while he was in there. I will say that. I don't mind working on Friday nights to get something like this every week.
We love Friday nights, baby.
And look at the situation in the blue ring is, wait a second, Orange Cassidy just turned his back on Swerve Strickland, and Swerve, ever the opportunist, now adds to his growing list of eliminations, and Keith Lee just eliminated Powerhouse Hobbs, and Ricky Starks sends Keith Lee to the floor. Wow, the eliminations coming rapid fire, but now butchering the blade, dragged the leg on Swerve Strickland. And now hoisting up Swerve Strickland and dumping him to the floor.
Strickland has been eliminated.
Swerve and Keith too focused on taking out their rivals and paying the price. Nice Hurricane Runner from Hangman.
Massive.
This has been an amazing match for Hangman. Oh, Adam Page, the second man to come in the red ring. And guys, he is still in there. So agile, so tough.
Ricky Starks could get it. Oh no!
Starks overzealous.
Has been eliminated.
And it cost him.
And Hangman was thinking box shot, but Brody King eliminates Hangman.
So Brody King.
That's a mighty big man, ladies and gentlemen. A mighty big, motivated man.
He's the last man in there.
On the blade, eliminated by Darby Allin. And the Butcher out as well.
All of a sudden, we got the final two.
And Brody King doing the right thing. Go right on the attack immediately.
Gut-wrench power bomb.
Smokes.
We know it will be either Brody King or Darby Allin to challenge Jon Moxley for the interim AEW World Championship.
Oh, Darby's getting ragged off from pillar to post, from ring to ring, in this amazing matchup. They never, ever overlook the abilities of that man, Brody King.
No. And you know, Darby Allin's been there before, JR. He's been ragdolled many times.
Oh.
Cannonball senton. Oh, my. Let's take a look one more time. Look at the velocity. And Darby has been in there a long time. He was number 2 in the blue ring. Brody's got the advantage. He was number 10 in the red ring. And Darby in dire straits now. The fans are behind Darby. There's no doubt about it. But he has taken a tremendous amount of punishment. Look at him fight back. He's almost indestructible.
Darby Allin fighting tooth and nail. He's kicking at the hands. He's biting the hands. Darby's gonna do it.
Whatever it takes, get it done.
With those sledgehammer shots from Brody King. And now Brody just with Darby in a sleeper hold.
It's almost as if Darby's in control, but there's just no way that he could be.
Oh my God, look at this. Darby.
Darby out, he's out.
The winner of the Royal Rampage, Brody.
That big man just muscled his way to a very, very important and dominating victory.
We know this coming Wednesday on Dynamite 8/7 Central on TBS. It will be that man, Brody King, challenging Jon Moxley for the interim AEW World Championship. The ringside area, and really, I mean, Tony, Darby, I believe is his sincerity too, but also just could be that's the influence of the House of Black on the mind of Brody King.
Yeah, and I agree with that influence because we're looking at Brody King, who we've all known for a number of years, but now since he's been to the House of Black, he's become more vicious, and he's showing it right now. Guys, I'm wondering if he's even worried about getting a 1-2-3 or a win here. He just wants to beat Darby Allin down.
I think you're right, Tone. I think it's about punishment right now for Brody King on Darby Allin. Got to get in the ring here, though.
But Taz, you referenced the experience of Team Taz with Darby Allin. You know the beatings that Darby can take and how at a moment's notice he can turn things around in his favor.
Buddy, you are correct, Excalibur. I mean, the fortitude, the toughness, the heart that Darby Allin has, the amount of pain he can take is insane. And here he comes fighting back, but oh man,
just one shot, very nearly knocking the block off of Darby Allin.
You might get some people that watch this right now and say, this is not believable. This guy's so big, and the guy who's not as big is taking his ass kicking. Hey, guess what? It is believable because it's friggin' happening.
And AEW will be returning to Chicago all week long. Wednesday, August 31st for Dynamite. Friday, September 2nd for Rampage, and then all out on pay-per-view Sunday, September 4th. Tickets on sale right now, AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com.
Get back to Chicago and all out.
And our opening contest continues here on Dynamite. Can Darby Allin weather the storm? Find out in picture-in-picture.
Inside the ring, Brody.
You heard Paul Turner say, get inside the ring, brother. And, well, Brody King wanted no part of that momentarily, but here he comes.
Yeah, well, King has spent a lot of time on the outside dishing out a plethora of punishment on Darby Allin.
And you can see Darby just struggling even to get his feet underneath him, needing the assistance of the ropes to get to vertical position, but instead Brody with the assist.
Yeah, he is just, King has just been in control. That forearm shiver was brutal.
And that was the thing, Darby, his hands were down by his waist, Taz. No way to block that.
No, you can't defend yourself, because I do think Darby Allin is in like another world right about now. He has taken a lot of shots to the face. A bunch. And it's a bad man right there.
Yeah, he said stay down. We know he's not going to stay down.
Oh, but Darby might want to start listening to Brody King.
I don't know, man. The only time that Darby's ever been out was when he was out. And we saw the footage on that back on the Royal Rampage.
That's a good point.
Yeah, Darby got put to sleep by Brody King. But Darby, I mean, with that word tattooed on the back of his neck, relentless.
Yep.
That exemplifies everything about Darby Allin in a single word.
And another senton. He uses all of his weight so well.
Oh, he's up chucking something.
Darby heaving for breath.
God.
After 285 pounds of Brody King came crashing down.
You're right.
I think that was the second senton, I believe, guys, during the match by Brody King.
And you're right. Looks like he was up chucking something. And Paul Turner looked over at Doc Michael Sampson and said, he's okay. I guess he is. No blood was coming out.
And the thing is, as we pointed out already, guys, you know, it's tough with Darby Allin. Yeah, he gets banged up and hurt, but he seemingly keeps on ticking and gets stronger. Look at the look in this monster's eyes, Shivani.
He's enjoying it, Taz.
I know.
I mean, it's almost like a sly smile.
You see what he just did? He chopped the man, knocked him straight out the ring.
And the thing about that is Darby's, when he's falling backwards like that and the ropes don't catch him, I mean, he just spills to the floor. It's almost a 2-for-1 for Brody King.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now King in hot pursuit coming out after Darby Allin.
AEW Dynamite back live here on TBS, where Brody King is demolishing Darby Allin, Taz.
Yes, during the break, if you were watching on Pitch, you saw a second senton by this massive Brody King. And Darby Allin was up chuck, and I thought he was going to spit up a small lung or something like that, or a small organ. I mean, it got a little awkward there, Shivani.
What does he have in his hand here?
His belt, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it is.
He's going to need a bigger belt. Get it? Remember? Jaws, Shark Week. Hello.
And Paul Turner looking for the... Oh, Darby. Wait a second.
Oh, no way.
The belt, he takes Brody King off of his feet.
Take down that big redwood. Look at out.
And Darby drags Brody to the floor and now laying the right hands.
Where he gets this from, where he gets this resurgence of power and energy, I have no idea.
Oh, watch out.
Darby Cannonball!
Like a straight missile. Very innovative with his fight back. You can see the right pectoral area, how bruised up. Look at this. It's just boom. Like he got shot out of cannon, man.
Yeah, there's no precision to this at all. He just flings his body at you.
He's fighting for his life, Excalibur. That's what's going on here with Darby.
And he's trying to bring Brody King back into the ring, or at least back near the ring, as Darby now in the corner, the coffin splash. Darby looking for a second. No!
Oh, he got caught here.
Brody King caught him in the sleeper.
There's the one.
But Darby with the hand. The hand captured, Taz.
Yeah, so that's the key. Oh! God, but that shut down Darby.
Oh, and he's tied to the tree of woe right now, guys, and there's no escape.
Oh!
And if there's a bigger, harder slugger, I've never seen one in AEW.
I've never seen nothing like that. Chops to the back, chops to the front, chops to the back. Good luck.
Oh, this does not bode well for Darby Allin. Brody King ahead of steam. Oh!
Big miss right there by the big man. Be careful of Darby here.
And Darby, the code red, he's gonna take it to no!
I don't don't know how he
Wow.
got out of that, guys. That was
wait.
awesome.
Darby, he's hung on to the wrist. And,
Oh, he's gonna rip his shoulders out of socket here.
and Darby,
Gotta tap out.
oh, but the hands of Brody King, he broke the grip of Darby.
Right into that rear naked. Good job by Darby Allin there.
Not letting Brody King get back up to his feet.
Yeah, really. I'm sorry, Taz. Thinking one move ahead here.
That's right. The quick transition was key there, guys.
And Brody King, though, doing a great job of carrying Darby Allin up to a vertical position.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, the cannonball into the corner.
That might be it. That might be it. I don't know if Darby can come back from that. All of the weight and the massive size of Brody King, Shivani, just crushed Darby Allin.
Just not only that, all the size, but all the momentum as well running here. Boom!
Oh, lower back. Darby's lower back hit that turnbuckle.
Yeah, the
There's
middle
a
one.
steel ring under there.
The best damn week of the summer is coming back on Sunday on Discovery Shark Week. People will be living underwater for 7 days. Great whites will shatter cages, and the biggest celebrities in the world will join in the fun. Get your heart pumping for Shark Week starting July 24th, 8 p.m. on Discovery.
I think Darby Allin wishes he was underwater right about now.
You talked about the steel. Darby just ripped.
He exposed the turnbuckle
Yeah,
there.
right.
And
That
the
pad
back
around
of
it.
Brody's neck struck that turnbuckle, and Darby coming off. He was looking for the stunner.
Oh, no. Well, history's about to repeat itself with this rear naked off the apron.
This is like, oh, this is what happened at the Royal Rampage.
Exactly.
And Darby goes out.
He's
His
done.
hands drop.
Well, unfortunately, though, this is not over the top rope to the floor match. It's a regular match, obviously.
And now can Darby beat the count? He may need some smelling salts.
Yeah, Darby's not moving. The referee's about to hit 4. Well, I looks like Brody King's looking to get the count-out victory here.
You see Brody clutching the back of his head. And I think there might be some blood on that top turnbuckle.
He better hurry.
Yeah, you got to get on the hop. Darby Allin.
Oh, he beat the count.
Oh, man, every ounce of effort in the world just to propel himself back into the ring.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, the Gonzo bomb.
God, just end the match.
The Gonzo bomb. The 1, the 2, and the 3.
The winner of this match, Brody King.
That was insanity, that Gonzo bomb. Take a look here. Let's take a look here towards the end of this matchup, guys.
And just Brody King deadlifts Darby Allin and drives him down in such a vicious fashion, Taz.
Hey, I broke my neck many years ago, and watching that makes me cringe. God.
Brody King, a dominant performance here in our opening contest tonight, Tony.
Absolutely, and not only that, he's not
Oh, no.
done, for crying out loud.
Oh, man, don't do this.
Again,
He's doing it to a man who's out.
and I think Brody King is trying to draw out Sting.
Well, that'll do it.
It worked, because here's Sting!
The icon Sting striding to the ring, and Brody King spoiling for a fight.
Look how calm he looks, man. He is ready for a fight. He is not intimidated at all of Brody King.
No. And 50 years of wrestling on TBS. And this is one of the greatest wrestlers ever on TBS, the Stinger.
Oh, Sting, he's got him hooked. Oh,
Oh, he had him in the Scorpion Death Drop.
What the hell happened?
the lights go out.
I heard the thump. I think Sting dumped him. What the hell's going on?
I don't know. You're right. I think he did dump him, Taz, because I heard it too.
What?
Oh, Malachi Black.
We saw the stalemate between Malachi Black and Sting on Friday night.
Oh, no.
Oh, the mist into the face of Sting.
Wow. Double whammy. This rear choke by this massive monster, then the mist.
How many have felt that mist?
And look at Sting fading under the grip of Brody King.
Wow. Now what?
That could mean only one thing. Redeemer.
Well, it definitely stop the House of Black in their tracks, and there he is, Miro.
Now, we've heard on his interviews the last few weeks, Excalibur, talk about the House of Black.
And Miro, the Redeemer, with the House of Black in his sights. I mean, remember the battles that Darby Allin and Miro have had in the past. Now Miro coming to Darby and Sting's aid.
He has stopped short of the ring here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Not getting into the ring. I mean, it's a 2-on-1 situation. So for that, I don't blame Miro.
He's got his eyes closed, kind of. He opens his eyes, a smile on the face.
Malachi. What are we witnessing here?
What the?
The lights are out.
Now what?
We have to imagine, I mean, this has got the House of Black written all over it.
It sure does. It must be Malachi. I would think somewhere. This has been a plan.
You guys are detectives.
The lights still out.
There you go.
Malachi and Buddy Matthews, the human shield in front of Brody King. But Darby, Julia Hart just got
Chop block, vicious chop block. Looking to tear the hell out of your ACL.
This is all legal. There's no disqualification in this match here.
Good call.
Coffin match.
Buddy Matthews.
But it's not a handicap match. There may be no disqualification. God almighty.
Oh, you're correct on that. It's definitely not a handicap match, but Darby's definitely in a handicap situation for sure.
Yeah, this plays into the House of Black strategy. Time and place.
I don't think we talk enough about the House of Black. This is one hell of a faction, or group, or entity, whatever you want to call it. They have three very distinctly different and special athletes.
And very dangerous too, JR.
And that young lady there is going to be a unique element as she continues to captivate and migrate, maybe.
Yeah, she's already had an impact in this match.
Well, she was definitely influential in Darby getting tripped up.
Is it going to be a gonzo bomb?
No, it's going to be the cannonball through the table.
Everybody having fun but Darby.
Yeah, Darby's done, man.
I think you can just throw him in the coffin at this point and close the lid.
Yeah, we talked about how there have been two previous coffin matches here in AEW. Darby Allin has won both of them, but right now the numbers, the odds against Darby, unlike they've ever have been in the past. You can see, though, Brody King slow to get up. He's taken so much punishment.
The punishment's about to get worse at the hands of Malachi.
They're going to end it right now.
Malachi directing traffic here.
There you go.
Buddy Matthews.
Well, that's going to put him in that coffin. That's it.
Oh my God, it's Sting! It's Sting, Tony!
It's Sting!
The icon, Sting! And you can see with the... Oof! After the mist in the eye from Malachi Black, but now Sting with the bat.
He's wearing Buddy Matthews' ass out with that bat.
You're not kidding. That ball bat is all over, buddy.
Woodshedding time.
What an entrance! What an entrance!
Yeah, talk about time and place.
How did he get in that coffin? How did he get in there? I don't even know how that happened. I guess when the lights were out.
A trick door.
Or a trick
Oh, wait, he just threw the bat to Malachi Black.
You want some? There it is. Here's a weapon for you. Now, do you have the balls to use it?
Sting laying out the challenge.
Look at Sting's eye. It's almost painted like...
It's from the mist, in courtesy of Malachi Black.
Right?
Two very unpredictable, dangerous men. And Malachi not blinking, so to speak.
Yeah, the message sent by Malachi. He doesn't need the bat.
Well, he may want to rethink that analogy.
Playing a little game right there with the Stinger.
And Malachi whispering some words to Brody King.
Yeah, like maybe go win this match.
Yeah, well, Brody's in a bad way, though, guys. He's hurting.
Yeah, well, so is Darby.
True.
And Buddy Matthews, I don't know, he was cannonballed out of here.
But as we know, Buddy's not in the match, but Sting now.
Sting Doesn't like the disrespect being shown by Malachi Black.
Here we go.
Watch out!
Oh, Darby, the cannonball. The cannonball by Darby Allin as Darby's trying to maneuver Brody King into the coffin. And
These guys are face-to-face stinging Malachi, but look at this.
Chaos all over the damn building here in Minneapolis.
Brody King. Ooh. Sending Darby once again into the barricades, and now. Oh!
I was just about to say, I feel like King is one move away from winning this match. That might have been the one move.
Wait. Now, Brody King maneuvering that coffin.
We look like we're on the set of a horror movie.
Yeah, he's maneuvering it through blood.
And that coffin with the thumbtacks on the inside of the lid. So if you try to close it, if you try to prevent the close it, your hands are getting punctured.
Oh, I got a funny feeling. I know what the hell that King's about to do here.
Brody King. He's carrying
Darby fight. Back elbows right in that mangled face.
Oh, but Brody.
Oh, no, the choke.
What's he got in his hand?
But Darby with the chain, using the chain to, he caught Brody King right on the orbital. And now using the chain to choke Brody King.
Take that oxygen away and runs the fuel right out of the tank.
That's Brody's own chain that he wears to the ring, and Darby using it as a weapon.
Oh!
Brody's slipping.
Oh my God.
He's going to sleep.
Choking him out. Oh!
Perfect landing. It's a hole in one.
Good call, JR.
Darby Allin.
That was phenomenal.
You talk about overcoming odds, size disadvantages, just the sheer numbers game. But did Darby Allin ever for one moment think about slowing it down or taking the easy way out? Hell no, he did not.
Talk about a perfect bounce. Good gosh. What a match. What physicality, guys. Let's take a look here at some of the action.
Darby Allin, the Avalanche Code Red. That created the opening for Darby, but that was the crucial moment, Taz, the missed splash on the table.
It really was. And then Julia grabbing the leg and giving the opening for Darby to get destroyed, but able to dunk at the stinger.
That's just a difference maker right here.
Yeah.
No one expected Sting to be in that coffin, loaded with a baseball bat.
And hung it out for the choke, right in the basket. That's a three-pointer, I think, Calvin.
Yeah. Darby getting a measure of revenge for each time Brody King has put Darby Allin to
Darby
sleep.
did, and he knew he was about to get his head kicked in. He
man.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that big right roundhouse kick.
Darby being manhandled.
Those high kicks, Taz, a difference maker.
Yeah, no, I've been kicked by guys with high round kicks like that. They can knock you out real simply. One or two can drop you.
Oh, wow. That's strong.
Malachi Black. The cover.
Like this teamwork, isolation. I talk about it a lot in these tag matches. You can, with some strategy and some intelligence, you can quickly make a tag match like this into a handicap match.
Oh, that's a delayed Beal right there.
You just don't let Darby make the tag.
Darby getting ragdolled into the corner by Brody King, and Brody again.
Oh my God! Well, we've seen these two athletes compete against each other. Obviously, massive size difference between the two, but man, it's been battles.
Darby now set up on the top rope, and
A lot of force, a lot of power, completely dominating the smaller opponent with a kid that's as courageous and relentless as anybody you'll ever meet. Darby Allin.
You're right, JR, but he's also another adjective that covers Darby is tenacity. You know, and that's what he is, you know, and he's pugnacious too. So he can take a lot of punishment and resiliency. There's another one, because he is very resilient, as we know.
Darby, I mean, don't forget the word relentless tattooed on his neck. And that is everything you need to know about Darby. He will not stop coming at you, but
you can't intimidate Darby Allin. You think this is the first time he's been into an environment of combat where he's not the biggest man in the match?
No,
Come on.
He thrives on it.
I mean, we saw it in that coffin match with Brody King.
He thrives on it. Hey, I know from experience competing against usually being undersized guys. You love that. You love that. I actually love that. I miss that. I think Darby's very similar in that regard.
Kick to the spine. Malachi just grinding down Darby Allin.
Now, this is taking its toll on Darby Allin, as bad as I hate to say it. He's one of my favorite competitors in AEW, just simply because he is relentless. He is fearless.
Darby creates some distance between Malachi, but both men had the same thing in mind.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, Darby, he had a lot of power behind that shot. He caught Malachi there.
But unfortunately for Darby, he landed in the wrong corner.
Correct. Nothing you can do about that. He had no idea where he is, you know.
Malachi back up to his feet. Buddy Matthews.
Dang.
Man, oh man. Woo-hoo. That'll welt you a bit.
Chop ringing out through the packed now arena here in Chicago.
Darby fighting for his life, and rightfully so.
Guys trying to get Sting or
Sting and Miro reaching as far as they can into the ring. Buddy, oh, what a shot.
Yeah, that hit the spot.
Oh, cheap shot on Sting.
Effective, though. I think that was smart. Miro's waiting for one for him, but he's not going to take it.
Darby makes the tag.
Uh-oh.
Darby makes the tag, but Bryce Remsburg, he was distracted by Julia Hart. He didn't see the tag.
Remsburg didn't see the tag.
See it, and then he was wrapped up. Miro's hot, but it happens. It's a missed call.
And that's what, I mean, the House of Black, so strategic.
Hey, they're a hell of a trio.
Oh, they are. They're smart. It's very, very smart the way they go about their business, too. Uh-oh.
Big time faction.
Darby looking for, oh! The roundhouse kick, and there's the tag!
The Stinger got that tag.
Careful, buddy.
There's the icon.
The right hand.
Fire here.
Yeah, the backhands. Brody King.
Man, that Brody King's a big man. Big man.
But Sting is rocking and rolling.
Stinger splashes. A couple of them. There's a third.
Brody King in the, oh! Sting with the trip. He sent Brody into Buddy Matthews.
I think, Buddy called his shot by screaming. I think he got too intense and Sting heard it.
And low bridge.
Yeah.
But, Brody King. Sting with the counter.
There goes the big man, and now King is out. Buddy's in trouble.
And wait, Sting locking eyes with Malachi Black.
That's what he wants.
He wants the leader.
We've seen these guys have eye-to-eye stare-downs, Excalibur, and issues, and all sorts of stuff. And recently,
both men almost willing the other to make the first move.
Yeah. Be careful, Sting. Malachi's quick, dangerous, and ruthless.
And just a little bit younger. If that matters.
It does, to a degree. I think it does, but we'll see. Crafty, as you know, JR, Sting is. Yeah, you know that.
I love Sting. And I love Malachi Black's game.
Now these two men exchanging shots, and Sting battering Malachi, but Malachi returning in kind.
Oh, hit. You had to wonder where those legs, those educated feet and legs were going to come into play.
Oh, Scorpion here, Scorpion.
Looking with a Scorpion deathlock.
And he turned the corner on Malachi Black. The Scorpion deathlock is cinched in.
He's in trouble. Split his eye open, too.
Yeah, those right hands from Malachi Black, or excuse me, from Sting.
Wow.
Oh, but wait a second. No, Sting fighting through it, and
two kicks.
Yeah,
Sting's still holding on. Tenaciously.
Yeah, he sure is. That slowed him down a tad, though.
But, oh, wait, Malachi changes on, look at this, the knee bar.
Yeah, that knee bar's in tight, and Sting has got definitely a bad wheel.
Miro. Oh, look at this, Miro.
Miro by the ponytail, by the hair.
Dragging Malachi Black to the ropes by the hair. The body.
Oh. Nasty.
Buddy Matthews from the blind side, the running kick.
Matthews really brought that kick. And I think Buddy and
things have slowed
King,
down.
Yeah, they got something in mind. They're thinking of something. You see, they're kind of communicating.
The motivation, the momentum has changed.
And Sting isolated by the House of Black.
Can Sting hold on here? Can he weather this massive storm?
Oh, they thinking Dante's Inferno. No. Instead, Sting escapes. Tag made to Darby Allin. Scorpion death drop.
Watch Darby.
Coffin drop.
drop.
1, 2. No, Matthews broke it up.
Great job by Buddy Matthews there. Saved the day for his team.
Normally that coffin drop does it. Takes care of the business.
But Matthews was there in the nick of time to break it up, and the chop block just dropped Sting down to the mat. Miro sends Matthews to the outside. Oof, damn. That leaping thrust kick by Miro.
Miro's so emotional.
Look at that Julia Hart, a member of the House of Black.
Remember, it was Julia Hart that was making the offer to Miro to join them, but Matthews, oh, damn, wow. I think Matthews may have used
What do you have there?
Sting's bat, perhaps.
It was so quick by Matthews, I couldn't even tell.
But either way, Miro crashing and burning into the steps.
Man, it's back to anybody's ballgame, fellas. I know it's cliche, but no team really has a clear-cut advantage as far as the momentum is concerned.
I agree with that. I think you're right.
Wait, Darby coming over the top with a stunner. Matthews spilling to the outside.
Darby's gonna fly,
Darby.
baby. He's gonna fly.
Cannonball, tope suicida.
Nobody does that move like
Shoulder,
Darby Allin.
well, that shoulder, JR. He dinged up the shoulder, though.
High risk, high rewards.
Well, Bryce Remsburg to the outside, checking on Darby, but inside the ring. Malachi, the miss from Sting!
What the hell
The
happened?
miss from Sting!
Are you kidding me?
I can't believe it.
Darby trips up the leg, the cross, the Last Supper. 1, 2, 3!
Wow! That was
Suddenly, quickly, surprisingly.
And Darby Allin.
Well, that's some teamwork, gentlemen.
wow. Talk about a shocker of shockers. Sting turnabout fair play with the mist on Malachi, and Darby capitalizes. Man, that was wicked. Let's take a look here. This thing went down.
Sting, the black mist into the eyes of Malachi Black. He was mid-rotation. He had his back turned to Sting. He never saw it coming.
No, he didn't. Tough to get out of that. You are locked up and stacked on the back of your head. What a victory here for Miro, Sting, and Darby.
Miro, that wild bull, finally got settled down. The lightning bolt named Darby Allin, and then there was the reliable. I'm telling you guys, this Brody King's going to be somebody to be reckoned with.
I
And
agree.
This team may be the sleeper team of the next 12 months.
Wait a second, Darby! Avalanche code red, Brody King!
Hold him, Darby!
Stacked up high, no!
Even with a code red, an Avalanche was hard to hold that big man down.
Once again, Darby, his size.
Oh,
man.
Did you hear that collision?
That was Darby's shoulder right into the ribs.
The velocity that Darby hits the ring ropes with is amazing.
Look at this on the apron side here. I mean, this is a big hoss fight going on. Even Darby, I was going to say before, his size does not determine the way he works in that ring.
No,
he
it doesn't.
wrestles like he's 8 feet tall.
He does, and he believes he is sometimes, I
That's
think.
right. That's half the battle.
Sting hammered down Buddy Matthews. Buddy leaving his feet.
There's those tables there. You have, watch out, buddy.
But he's a tough kid, but you don't take too many big shots in the stinger.
Speaking of a tough kid, look at this hot young upstart going to the top rope here. Sting.
Are you kidding me? Sting going to the
No!
top. Oh, my
The
God.
back of his head hit that table.
You're right. And Brody King with the assist. Sting crashing through the table.
Sting could be out.
He's not moving.
Well, I want you to watch his head. Watch this. Side of that table right there.
Right.
And the second
Oh,
table,
my gosh.
it's actually cracked from where Sting's head struck it. And remember, Darby Allin basically incapacitated on the other side of the ring.
Don't look good.
It doesn't look
right
good.
now for the good guys.
In the House of Black now with Sting isolated, and
Here comes Julia. What's she doing in
I
there?
don't know.
Julia Hart.
She's got handcuffs. She has
Look at
handcuffs.
this. What a witchy woman.
Yes, sir. Which a woman,
Witch
Chrissy.
a woman.
And now Julia Hart gonna handcuff Sting's hands behind his back.
This is bad, guys.
Well, we are gonna stick with this action, these developments for the next 90 seconds in picture. Can Sting survive this assault?
Well, can Sting survive this assault? His partner is in no shape to help him right now.
He's been thrown off the top post,
here he
one
comes.
table.
Darby.
Just when you think he's in no shape to get in the ring, here he comes.
Darby
Look at him.
completely relentless, but Buddy Matthews just whipping Darby.
Oh, good God. Oh, good
Lord
God.
of mercy.
That was a lariat across the jaw by Brody King. Oh!
That's a knee to the face.
The knee strike for good measure.
Some kind of a war cry here. What an opening match here tonight.
And Brody King, the cannonball.
Once again, that's 6'6", 300 pounds plus. Agile, crisp, hostile,
and mobile.
There you go. Why do I feel you've used those three words together before, Jim?
The House of Black now with Sting handcuffed inside the ring. Darby Allin just crawling up the ramp.
Yeah, man.
Where's he going?
He's just
trying to escape?
Just trying, no, not him. He's just trying to get himself to get to his feet.
Looks like he's trying to crawl out of here like a worm. You're a worm, Darby.
He's not. Come on, Jericho.
He's trying to escape.
Champion shouldn't talk like that.
And House of Black just looming over Darby Allin. Oh no.
Oh no.
AEW Rampage Grand Slam. We are back here on TNT, and House of Black. Sting is handcuffed inside the ring, and now to the left arm, announce position. Brody King and Buddy Matthews are punishing Darby Allin.
I know it's no disqualification, gentlemen, but somewhere along the way, you've got to use a little bit of common sense.
They're literally 2 or 3 feet away from the desk, and you can hear these slaps in the knees and feet to the face there in the back of Darby Allin.
Wait, they can't.
Is he going to suplex him into the set?
No, they're thinking the Dante's Inferno on the stage, no?
Oh, nice.
Wow. Face, skin, collision.
Darby's going up.
What the?
He's scaling that structure.
Darby Allin headed up to the ramp. Buddy Matthews trying to prevent it.
Buddy trying to intervene, couldn't quite pull it off.
And listen to Buddy's head
Look at
collide with the top of that ramp.
Glad they're right by. They're not
Darby's right on top.
6 or 8 feet from us.
What's he going to do?
He's out of his mind. A coffin
Oh,
drop.
my gosh. Unbelievable.
Good Lord.
The coffin drop delivered by Darby Allin.
From about 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, we had a ringside seat for that one, folks.
And a
Brody
ringside seat for that as well.
He's the difference maker, this big son of a gun.
He
I
really
promise.
is, man. He can't be stopped. Let's watch this again. Look at this.
What an opening match.
This is the opening match. Great point.
Oh, wait. Look at Brody King with Darby.
What's he going to do?
That's a gorilla slam.
Darby escapes.
It works.
Watch out for the brakes.
There he goes again.
Darby went for the coffin splash, but right into the grip of Brody King.
He's going to choke him out.
Oh, Darby with his feet hanging off the stage. Look at this.
Darby won't quit.
No, my God.
You can't kill Darby Allin.
Not unless he goes completely.
Oh, no!
God. How do you follow this?
Unbelievable. Follow that, kid. Look at this.
Brody King and Darby Allin spilling off the stage. Julia Hart beside herself.
Jezebel Hart. She can't believe it. Look at this. Oh, my gosh.
Listen, we have only one right now functioning wrestler, and that is Buddy here, and he's on his hands and knees.
Wait, now Buddy, he's got Sting's bat in his hand.
Hit him with the bat, Buddy.
Sting basically incapacitated still in the ring.
Yes, Sting's handcuffed in the ring.
Starting to just barely move now after striking his head on the edge of that table and being handcuffed in the middle of the ring.
A lot of carnage here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of carnage on a Friday night here on TNT.
And Sting's hands behind his back. He cannot defend himself.
He's ready, though. Look at the
Look
stinger.
at the smile on his face.
Could it ever be imagined he's having fun? He's a legend. He's having fun. and he has it on his terms.
Julia Hart's all over the place in this match.
And Sting, you see the handcuffs, the shackles, and Sting still laughing maniacally, almost daring Buddy Matthews to do it.
Good call, daring him to do it. What you gonna do, Matthews, he's saying.
You can't have the limber tail, Matthews. You want to be a star.
Nope. Wait not again.
What is going on here?
What have we got here?
Yeah,
What?
Oh my God! JR!
One of the greatest of all time.
The Great Muta, one of Sting's greatest rivals of all time.
Look at the crowd here in New York City losing their minds.
They'll leave here with a lot to talk about.
And you know it's Muta just by those fingers trembling.
And the Great Muta, a competitor in Pro Wrestling Noah in the final year of his career, now here in AEW, but where do his loyalties lie?
And don't forget the classic matches Sting had with Great Muta in the late 80s, early 90s, JR.
I remember them very well.
Some of the best. Muta taking his time. You know he's in Buddy's head right now.
That's right. That's why Sting was laughing. Sting knew something we didn't know.
Muta.
I can't believe I came to work today and I get to see the Great Muta.
And me.
And Chris Jericho.
Oh wait, Buddy Matthews steps aside, Sting and Muta, their eyes are locked.
Whose side is he on? I didn't even think about this.
Well, some old wounds heal slowly.
Yeah, or never heal at all, JR.
That's right.
Buddy Matthews.
That's fear in the eyes.
Oh,
He's beautiful.
What a dragon
That's the
screw.
best dragon screw I've seen in years.
and now, oh, the mist!
The green mist to a standing ovation.
The poison fog from the Great Muta.
That sent Julia Hart crashing through the table as well.
This is amazing.
And Sting just broke free of the handcuffs.
This is incredible.
Yeah, baby.
What a way to start off Rampage.
Hey, at least the mist matches Buddy's tights there as he goes down.
The Scorpion Death Drop and the win.
That's it.
It's all about the Rampage.
The winners of this match, the team of Darby Allin and Sting.
My God, what a moment. What an opening bout.
I can't, it was a main event.
Darby is lacerated, as you can see. But this is going to be a moment we will never forget in AEW.
Darby's lacerated, Sting's lacerated, Buddy's covered in green mist. What a night.
And the two former rivals, now here
Icons.
united at Rampage Grand Slam.
What a moment.
Some of the most dynamic matches that I was ever fortunate enough to call involve those two men.
I remember them like they were only yesterday, JR.
That's cool stuff right there, folks.
That's very cool. I got goosebumps.
An incredible moment to kick off this special 2-hour broadcast. Rush countering out of the powerbomb attempt from Brian Cage. Nice DDT, but meanwhile, Brody King continuing to maul Darby Allin outside of the ring. But wow, what an impressive counter there from Leo Rush, Daddy Magic.
As I was just saying, I think it's safe to say Leo Rush, the quickest guy left in the matchup here.
Yeah, usually that's what you can say about Darby Allin, but after what he went through Wednesday night and what he's going through now at the hands of Brody King, you have to imagine Darby he's got to be depleted.
Yes, no question about it. I mean, having been in one of those matches before, the blood and guts, I cannot believe he's even walking right now.
Oh! Coffin splash against Brody King, wedged against the barricade. And you know what? You actually have Royal Rampage experience as well.
Yeah, how about that, huh? Real smart ass over here, huh?
He's just starting.
Friday night, boys.
Darby raking at the face of Brody King. Is Orange Cassidy in jeopardy here? Taven working after the hand.
there.
Cassidy sliding underneath the bottom rope. Taven realizing that the opportunity is passed.
I'm trying to look at all the men who are still remaining in the ring and kind of sizing up what it would be if they would get the world title shot.
Remember, it could be against Swerve Strickland, but it could also be against the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, who will face Swerve, the main event of All in London, coming up at Wembley Stadium on Sunday, August 25th.
A lot of things can change between now and end of September.
And for our fans watching internationally, tickets at livenation.co.uk or ticketmaster.co.uk.
These two guys got to get back in the ring. I don't know why the officials aren't forcing them to get back in there.
Welcome back to the Royal Rampage on TNT, where the Beast Mortos has now just been eliminated from the right ring by Lio Rush. Lio at a size disadvantage, but using his speed as Darby Allin cracking a chair over the head of Brody King. This has become unglued.
They're not worried at all about being in this, apparently. It's a vendetta.
And now,
Look at Ishii here going to the top.
Tomohiro Ishii.
Gonna take Taven for a ride.
Matt Taven in his grip on Mike Bennett. Longtime tag team partner coming to his aid. And Ishii sent out and eliminated.
Man.
Now the numbers. Oh, Bennett.
Bennett eliminated as well.
Yeah, there you go.
We missed that one.
Yeah, one's going to be in favor of the Undisputed Kingdom, but now they're even up.
Roderick Strong backs Kyle O'Reilly towards center as Orange taking one for the team for the conglomeration.
Oh, no.
No.
Cassidy! Orange Cassidy eliminated.
Yeah, he hurt his knee when he hit the apron that time.
Thanks for coming, Matt Taven. Kyle O'Reilly eliminated.
There's Darby Allen.
Darby flying at Roderick Strong. The eliminations coming in rapid succession in that left ring.
Well, you know what? This is where
It's getting down to it now.
As Lio Rush once again slipping free of the grip of his aggressor.
Where's Brody
Claudio
King?
Castagnoli.
one of these men will get a world title shot at Grand Slam.
Look out.
Lio Rush. Oh, that's how he eliminated Mordos, but Claudio's still able to hang on.
Oh, boy.
Claudio catching Leo.
What's he trying to do here? He's going to slingshot him over the top.
That looks like
No chance. No chance.
Look at the strength of Claudio Castagnoli bringing Lio Rush over the ropes. And now Castagnoli and Leo.
I mean, it's not where you want to be if you're Lio Rush here.
No, this is, you are at a distinct disadvantage.
You got to get back in the ring, Leo. Come on now.
Claudio Castagnoli, a series of uppercuts.
No. One too many times hitting the ropes that time for Roderick Strong.
Took his face off.
Jeff Jarrett's in trouble as well.
Lio Rush is out of there.
Oh!
How did he land? Oh, my. Is Roddy strong?
I think Lio Rush and Roderick Strong have been eliminated almost at the same time.
Bodies flying everywhere. This is something else here.
Claudio, mere inches away
Jeff,
from being
go help your
eliminated.
boy. Jeff, go help your boy.
No!
And there goes Jay Lethal goes out.
Two in the left ring, or the blue ring, or the red ring, whatever you want to call it. Three in the near side ring. Who's it going to be going on?
Whoa.
Brody King and Darby Allin, they've been in this situation before.
Here
This
it
is
is.
almost a mirror image
Yeah, absolutely.
of 2022. Darby, though, he's clutching on to that top rope.
Yeah, he's hooking it with his crook of his arm and going to the eyes.
Darby trying to equalize against Brody King. Digging his fingers into the flesh as Darby.
Here he goes.
Now, look at that, using his body as a battering ram. And Darby Allin is the last man standing in the left ring.
I gotta tell you guys, in this ring over here, this crowd is solidly behind Jeff Jarrett as he's hanging on for dear life here.
Darby can do something he normally doesn't do in the match. He can take a break and just wait.
Come on, Jeff.
Jeff Jarrett
This might be his night, guys.
takes down Brian Cage.
You kidding me?
3 men left in the right ring, and Jeff Jarrett with the advantage.
Go get it, Jeff.
What a veteran.
Right hands raining down.
Look out!
Hangman Adam Page, where did he come from?
Get him out of there.
What is happening?
He's psychotic.
Oh, but get him out of there!
He remembers what happened at Blood and Guts.
Hangman Adam Page had Swerve Strickland handcuffed to the steel cage, and Jeff Jarrett was the man that freed him.
Absolutely.
Get out of Carrot's face.
And that's payback.
The hell is going on?
Hangman Adam Page is out of his mind.
Somebody get this idiot out of here.
All the referees are telling him to get out, and he is stalking around. He won't leave.
And now Brian Cage with Jeff Jarrett in his grips, and Jeff Jarrett eliminated. Fans, don't go anywhere because we will have the conclusion of the Royal Rampage next here on TNT. The Royal Rampage continues. Darby Allin, the last man standing in the left ring. Claudio Castagnoli, Brian Cage, the last two in the right ring. Hangman Adam Page playing the difference maker, taking out Jeff Jarrett and freeing him up for the elimination by Brian Cage.
This is not a knock on the 2 men left in the ring, but I firmly believe had it not been for Hangman Adam Page, Jeff Jarrett could have won this thing easily.
Danny Magic, Jeff Jarrett had all the momentum.
And my heart's just broken for him, honestly. And I was in this match, my heart's broken for this guy.
Darby continues to wait. You see him to the left of your screen there on the mat.
Darby Allin allowed to bide his time as the last man standing in the left ring is Claudio Castagnoli and Brian Cage fighting on that narrow ring apron. As uppercut!
Cage is holding on, barely.
And, Claudio with Cage and the apron, the neutralizer, and the elimination!
Wow! What a performance by Claudio! The first entrant!
The first entrant in the right ring, facing the last entrant in the left ring, a man who 2 nights ago went through hell, but secured the victory for Team AEW in Blood and Guts.
Only one will go to Grand Slam and get the world title shot. Who will it be?
What?
Claudio! The strength of Darby, he went under the bottom rope. He's still alive.
That's right.
How's that for a reward for Darby? All the hard work this week.
You got to go over the top rope to the floor. You all know the obvious rules now.
Claudio Castagnoli.
Take a look at Claudio, guys. One of the greatest athletes in the world today.
Look what Claudio does he have in mind with these steps.
Nothing the referees can do. Anything goes in this, man.
I mean, we saw the action.
Yeah, no kidding.
Spill out of the ring earlier in this match with Darby and Brody King.
Oh my God.
Is he going to slam him to the stairs?
no.
No, he's
Yes,
not.
he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Come on now, Claudio. Come on.
Oh my God! Darby Allin, the giant swing into the steel steps. And Claudio Castagnoli, I think the path is clear for him to Grand Slam.
Yeah, I agree.
How does Darby do it, guys?
How does he survive?
Yes, week in, week out, year after year. How does he do it?
He's inhuman.
Well, he may have just been taken to his limit by Claudio Castagnoli.
I mean that. How does this guy do it? How does he survive?
Wednesday, September 25th. The iconic Arthur Ashe Tennis Stadium. It seems like it will be Claudio Castagnoli challenging for the AEW World Championship.
It seems, but don't count Darby out. His eyes are open.
I'm counting him out.
No, when his eyes were open, he's still in it. When they were open, they look like they're shutting now.
Nobody's coming to help you, Darby.
Hell, he doesn't want help.
There's no teammates. There's no Stinger. You got nobody, Darby.
As Claudio Castagnoli.
Dead weight.
Well, no, Darby lands on his feet.
Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
And low bridge, Claudio.
No, Claudio.
Oh my God! Oh, Darby biting the hand of Claudio. Claudio, hands around the throat, brings Darby over the top. Ooh, elbow strike.
Who's going to land on the floor?
We saw Claudio Castagnoli in a similar situation with Brian Cage. And Claudio now at the advantage, hammering down with those boots on Darby Allin.
Right, the face.
He's trying to kick him off, and Darby won't let go. He said, bring it on.
Oh, Darby.
How do you get rid of this guy?
Darby going underneath the turnbuckles and now biting, once again, biting the hand of Claudio Castagnoli. And, oh, Claudio. I think his shoulder, but also his face connecting with that middle turnbuckle. And Darby, look at this, a guillotine with Claudio on the ropes.
What a fight!
What's he trying to do? He's going to coffin drop him! He's going to coffin drop him!
The coffin dropping! The Royal Rampage here tonight.
I was 19 years old. I used to ride this Metro bus, the 150 from Kent Station to Seattle. I used to ride this all the time, just daydreaming. This one night, I was on the back of the bus and I felt something hit my head. And I turned around and I saw these three guys laughing at me. And it just dawned on me that they were taking turns spitting at the back of my head. And I turned around and I just tried to mind my own business. There's three of them, one of me. And it was killing me inside that I wasn't doing anything about it. And then I felt it again. And finally I just turned around. And I got right up in the guy's face and he said, "What are you gonna do about it, you little bitch?" And I noticed he was holding up this switchblade. And I looked at him and said, "Well, it looks like I'm gonna get stabbed tonight." And I lunged toward him and it didn't take long for everybody on the bus to break up the fight. But it felt so good. It felt so good to actually do something about it. Weeks ago, when John Moxley said I wasn't ready to be the face of AEW, all I could see is those three guys on the back of the bus. I wasn't just gonna lay down and do nothing, man. I would rather get stabbed. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I put everything on the line against Moxley. I was so fixated on proving him wrong. That night it was supposed to be me and Brian going on to Wrestle Dream. I keep saying that I'm ready to be the face of this company, and I think people are starting to lose faith in me. You know, the scary part about it is I'm starting to lose faith in myself. But what else can I do? What else can I do except fight? I am going to be at Tacoma Dome October 12th at Wrestle Dream. Anybody in the AEW locker room, I'm putting out an open challenge. Anybody wants to build their name off of Darby Allin, step right up. Because I don't got nothing left to lose. October 12th, Wrestle Dream open challenge. Step up.
The face with a palm strike. Way up. Oh boy, oh boy.
Could be a gigantic and then superplex from the top. Both hit very hard. Wow.
Darby Allin always willing to risk his own body to hurt other people's. Now Johnny TV certainly hurt as he elects to take a little bit of respite on the outside.
Just when you think you're out of the reach of Darby Allin, Darby will come up with something spectacular. But Darby can barely get up here in the ring. Well, here he comes now. He's going to meet him on the outside.
Oh, my God!
A Russian leg sweep from the apron to the floor. And Darby holding not only his back, but his right knee, it looked like.
His hip. I don't know if we can get another look at that. It was a Russian leg sweep from Johnny TV. Let's see how he lands. Watch the hit. Oh, yeah.
You're right.
When Darby Allin realized there was no way he could prevent the Russian leg sweep, he tried to use his right arm to break the fall, but not enough because you can see the base of that spine colliding with the mat.
Picked up by Johnny TV. Oh, Darby sit hard on those steel steps on the diamond plate. A knee left. Knocked him for a somersault backwards onto the floor. Onto Johnny TV's cape, by the way. Johnny TV tried a twisting splash that time to no avail.
Try as he might. No water in the pool as now Darby Allin firing himself up.
Darby is going to climb the turnbuckle pad. Up top, coffin drop on the top. Darby quick back to the attack, sending Johnny TV in. This is our opening bout, fans. Here 1 week, exactly 7 days before Wrestle Dream. And Johnny TV sweeps the legs prevents Darby from a coffin drop from the top.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
A spinning heel kick that time, pulling now Darby out. And Johnny TV is going to go up top.
Could be looking for it.
Yeah, once again, wasting 1, 2.
Whoa.
Wasting time almost cost Johnny TV the match.
TV was looking to take off with Starship Pain.
Darby looking outside. He's looking for a place to go. Using the middle rope for a springboard. Caught by TV. Johnny TV still over the top.
Wow, that is some strength.
Take a look at this.
Say hello to the bad guy.
Spinning him around and putting him down hard. 1, 2. Oh! So close. But the match continues.
Some creative offense there from Johnny TV, who now, maybe second chance, he can hit this.
Let's see if he can get it.
Taken to the skies. On the Starship. Oh, pain for Johnny TV.
Hit pay dirt over the top. 1, 2.
Oh, no. Code Red almost landing the victory.
Now the coffin drop.
Got it.
He caught him. He caught Johnny TV. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Trying to make sure he was down, didn't he?
Here's your winner, Darby Allin.
He got that right. He landed the coffee drop, driving Johnny TV to the mat and got all of his body weight across the jaw and shoulders of his opponent. That's an impressive win.
1 week from tonight, the open challenge from Darby Allin in Tacoma, the Seattle native, in his hometown area. Has said anybody at all. He's got a microphone now.
Cut the music. On Dynamite, I issued an open challenge. Wrestle Dream, October 12th. Anybody in the back, if you want to make your name off of Darby Allin, step up. Let's make this official tonight. Anybody in the back, now's the time. I'm right here. Come out.
Wow. So he says he wants to know who it is right now, anytime.
Take a look at Darby Allin. I'm not sure that's a prudent decision on his part. No way he's 100% right now. And
yeah, you think
that's
he
what
cares?
I thought. A locker room full of complacent people. You tell me in 5 years when you're in the same position that you could have done something. I am giving you the opportunity to build your name off of me at a pay-per-view like Wrestle Dream, and nobody's gonna step up.
Well, there's a lot of guys in the back locker room area, Nigel, that I would think would make a great match against Darby Allin.
You would certainly think so, no question, but choosing not to come out here right now and be that as it may, certainly someone will be there at Wrestle Dream.
All right.
Darby Allin better prepare for anyone.
All right, fans, still to come tonight here on AEW is Darby Allin. But wait a minute! Oh my God! Brody King came out. He shoved Darby down, all the way down to the bottom of the rampway.
Big bad Brody King took his time, chose his spot. Perfect timing if you're Brody King. Terrible timing if you're Darby Allin.
Oh my God. The hard edge of the apron. Is this an answer? I would imagine that's exactly what we got here.
I accept.
Well, there you go. I accept.
Wrestle Dream. Just violence.
These two know each other very, very well.
You heard the words, just violence. Darby Allin better be prepared for a beating.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darby Allin!
Caught by surprise by the dapper hammer Justin Roberts, but Tony Schiavone, you were on hand this past Saturday after Darby Allin threw out the open challenge for Wrestle Dream. That challenge was answered in a very big way by
cut the music!
nemesis. Well, never mind.
Brody King, what are you waiting for, Brody King? Get your ass out of here right now.
I was going to say a longtime nemesis of Darby Allin, Brody King, answering that open challenge, Tony.
Absolutely. These two men know each other. They wrestled each other on the independents, and they have had some great matches, of course. In the Royal Rampage, we'll never forget Brody King choking out Darby Allin and winning that Royal Rampage.
That's right. Jeff, it was 2 years ago, the Royal Rampage. Brody King, he earned a shot at the AEW World Championship by choking out Darby Allin.
Oh, Excalibur, I'm fired up. Title Tuesday, you said 4 days away. I'll call it 96 hours from pay-per-view, and I cannot wait.
We are 96 hours away, as Jeff said, from Brody King. Darby Allin, one-on-one, Tacoma, Washington. Wrestle Dream, live on pay-per-view, but the tension is palpable here tonight in Spokane.
Darby Allin's got a wry smile on his face.
I'm
Look
so
at this.
excited you answered my challenge to Wrestle Dream. You could have asked nicely. You didn't have to attack me, but I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. You remember years ago when we were on the Independence and we used to stay in these crackhead motels and we used to talk all night saying, hopefully one day this will all be worth it. Hopefully one day we can make it to national TV while staying true to ourselves. And I remember that, man. You were so nervous because you had your first kid on the way and you didn't know how your career was going to end up. I remember everything. See, the thing is, years later, I was hired by AEW, and I remember you called me every single week. Darby, AEW looks amazing. I wish you were there, and I wish you were here too, Brody. But you were signed to Ring of Honor at the time, but Ring of Honor shut down, and nobody knew its future. This is before Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor. Nobody knew its future, and you were out of a job with 2 kids. And you know what I did? I called Tony Khan, and I said, hire Brody King. I got you a job here. It was me. And the thing is, you don't take any of this for granted, just like me. I don't take any of this for granted. But just, dude, we're so much alike. Think of it. Because of AEW, you had your dad retire, just like I had my dad retire. You bought your family a house because of AEW. But the problem is you want my spot. You want what I have. And what I have is I am the face of this company. You know, here's the thing is, I was a guy who was really never supposed to make it, but because of AEW, I made it. I'm the guy that's relied on to do the morning talk shows, the radio interviews, you name it, I do it.
Okay, stop. You're right, Darby. You have everything that I want. But you know what the difference is? I don't take it for granted. We all know you have a death wish, Darby. So what happens when you go climb Mount Everest and you don't come back? You die on that mountain. Your dad has to go get a job again. AEW is left without its face. You can lie to all these people and you can say that you don't take it for granted. But at the end of the day, you need someone to save you from yourself.
Why wait? Why wait till Saturday? Put me out my misery here now, Brody. Put me out my misery. Take my spot. Take my spot. You want to put me out my... Come on. I'm right here. I'm right here. Do your little thing. Oof, 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 oof. Come on. Put me out my misery.
Now be careful what you wish for, Darby Allin.
Get up. Get your ass up. Come on. What are you doing?
This is amazing. Oh,
here we go, boys.
Just up the ante there, Double J.
Brody King had about all he was going to listen to tonight. Oh, the death wish is becoming
wait a second.
reality.
What is Darby? Darby, is that a rock that he has in his hand?
No, it
is. Darby with the rock, and he was attacking not only the formerly broken hand, but the formerly broken jaw of Brody King ahead of Wrestle Dream. Oh, look at this. Brody King busted open.
You know, he had that rock in a recent interview that we saw where he was pounding on those cards with the rock.
I think Darby looking to even the odds ahead of Wrestle Dream, and Brody with that blood coming from his mouth. Jeff, who knows what shape he's going to be in come this Saturday.
Oh, Excalibur, the Dynamite before pay-per-views, anything can and will happen.
And you know Brody King, as if he needed some extra motivation headed into Wrestle Dream this Saturday night live on pay-per-view. He most certainly got it thanks to Darby Allin and that rock in hand. But right now, let's head to the back where our colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette, is standing by. Take it away, Renee.